Heaven's California.
Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be going through the England squad I would be bringing to the World Cup next year. Last night England did qualify for the World Cup, and it is time to start thinking about what players should we be bringing and what players should we not be bringing. I filled out the bench here with some players just because they're just kind of the best players we've got to fill the bench with in regards to what we've actually got as in England. I think we can take a few more players than that, but I've just filled it up there anyway. The manager isn't actually in the game, so we can't add the manager. But we're starting off then, and in goalkeeper we are going to be using Joe Hart. A lot of people have been criticising Joe Hart lately, but unfortunately he is the best goalkeeper England have got. He didn't have a good Euros, but I'm afraid we do have to start putting the blame on the defence as well. I was listening to Sky Sports yesterday there on the debate, and they were saying, you asked the England two centre-backs and the defence, the whole back line, who they want behind them sticks. They're going to say Joe Hart. He's been to a lot of England tournaments. We have to remember that. He has been to tournaments of England. So he has got international experience. He's a very experienced goalkeeper. And he had many good seasons at City. So it's not like the goalkeeping ability isn't there. He's only 30 years old. So he's still got, we're looking at Buffon. He can have another 10 years of football left in him at top quality player. Top quality level. It is a little bit of a shame that he is at West Ham and not at City and not at a bigger club. And it is a little bit embarrassing that our top goalkeeper is at a relegation side, basically. But yeah, I think, I don't know, I think Joe Hart is probably the best we've got in terms of reliability and stuff. So moving on to the right back then, we do have Kyle Walker. Now, Kyle Walker, quite clearly the best right back we have in England, and he's at Manchester City now, who are now title favourites. Manchester United are close behind, but again, Manchester City are there, and this man is doing very well. He's got himself a once to watch card, and I believe he will definitely go to the World Cup. He's got good talent, Kyle Walker, and I would definitely trust him in our team to do a good job. But into our first of the two centre-backs, we are going to be taking, or I'm going to be choosing, John Stones. Now, Stones. What can we say about Stones, really? He needs some experience, I think, going up to the World Cup. We should be playing the two centre-backs we're looking to take to the World Cup. Smalling, obviously, not playing enough football at the moment. Kane would be worrying me because Everton are so low down in the table. So I would be a little bit worried about Stones, but we don't really have any other choice. I mean, you could argue that Phil Jones could push his way in, but I don't really want Phil Jones in the team either. So I have gone with John Stones, and partnering him, we've got some more experience in the team. We've got Gary Cahill. Yeah, solid at the back. I think he definitely want John Stones with him, maybe. I think they do work kind of well together, and I think Joe Hart would like to see two centre-backs at experienced clubs like that in front of him sat there, and Cahill, he'll do the work still. So in the left back, we are using Danny Rose. Now, if he's back from injury by then, which we're hoping he is, fully fit, then, you know, he's clearly the best left back we've got in England. Maybe behind Ryan Bertrand then, and then probably Luke Shaw, because Luke Shaw's not really playing much football at the moment. But if Danny Rose is fit, then I would definitely be bringing him. He does a lot of work. He's one of the best in the league right now. Probably top 4, 5, 6, 7 in the world as well. So yeah, he's very good as Danny Rose, and I think we will definitely be putting him there if we need to do so, and if he's fit to do so. Starting off in our two midfielders then, we are going to be using on the right hand side Lalana. Lalana, this one was a toss up for me between Lalana and Wilshere right now. If Wilshere was in a better form than Lalana, I'd be choosing Wilshere just because he's a little more creative. Oopsie daisy. He's more creative than Lalana. Lalana, again, he's a good player. And I wouldn't mind doing the team. But he's got the 5-star. I'm not really looking at FIFA, but in real terms, he's quite a good player, isn't he, Lalana? So, yeah, I'd be putting Lalana there. And then on the other side is our captain, Jordan Henderson. He's got to step up this year, really, hasn't he? He really has got to step up. Being England captain like Rooney was, like Gerrard was, like whoever the last England captain was, John Terry. And he has got to step up. He's probably looking like he's going to be captain for 5-6 years. So that's another couple of tournaments for England he's going to be at. So he has got to step up. And I'm hoping to see something good from him. Over on the right-hand side, we are going to be using Raheem Sterling. We don't really have anyone else, really, do we? I'm not playing Oxlade-Chamberlain over there. He's been too inconsistent. I'm not looking to... I'd be disappointed if Sterling didn't get into the team. He's had a fairly decent start to the season with Manchester City. And if we were to take him, then I don't think anyone would be moaning. He's gone to the World Cup before. So he's got the World Cup experience. He's looking quite good, Raheem Sterling, at the moment. So it'd be weird if we didn't play him. But moving over to the other hand side, to the left-hand side, we are going to be using this man, Marcus Rashford. And he is really the only left-hand-sided player we've got. Obviously, an Ultimate Team, he's actually a striker. And he's worth a ridiculous amount of money. But in the game, he is... actually, in the football game, in terms of football, Manchester United do play him over on the left-hand side just because he's really good, bombing down them wings and also cutting inside and having a shot on his right foot as well, and also making runs from the two other players there. But I have just given away who I'm going to be putting in attacking midfield, and it is Dele Alli. A lot of speculation over Ali at the moment. Obviously, he was banned for yesterday's match. Over the whole middle finger stuff, but he's been a little bit silly, hasn't he? He has been a bit silly, Dele Alli, the last couple of months and the last couple of seasons. Actually, he's been doing things that have got him bans, that have got him red cards, and I just think he needs to calm down a little bit, take it in. We're coming against some of the players here that you've played. And you've rinsed before in the Premier League, so why can't we do it on an international level? So I'm expecting big things from Dele Alli in the next year. I'm expecting them to really mature into that top bracket of players, as well as this man up front, Harry Kane. He's already grabbed himself an inform this year. His pace lets him down a little bit, but it depends what formation you play with him. In my formation, it would probably work, just because I have two wingers very close to him that can run off him. But he's strong, he's got the shooting, and I'd put him up there in the top bracket of the top 5 strikers in the world. This man is probably worth over 100 million. Now, he's a goal machine. He's looking like, if he gets it this year, that's a triple golden boot for Harry Kane, and that's, a lot of people were saying he was a one-season wonder, but it doesn't look like he is going to be, and I think he is here to stay. And I'm really hoping that he does a lot for England this year. My phone is going absolutely crazy. I'm not too sure why. Just Player of the Month nominations. I haven't even got the Player of the Month Mane yet. So we'll have to see if we can get him later on. But yeah, Harry Kane definitely leading the line for me. In terms of substitutes, the usual suspects. Delph maybe, Oxlade-Chamberlain. All depends who's in form and stuff, but I've just gone and filled it with the highest rated players we got, really. What can we expect from England from the World Cup? It's hard to say of England. Sometimes they're poor. If they play poor in the group, we might not even get out of the group. If we play all right, then we might get to the quarterfinals. Maybe, no, I wouldn't say any further than quarters then. I'd say that's when our limit is. But that's going to be it for this one then, guys. If you did enjoy, remember to leave a like, comment down below what would your England XI be for the World Cup, and subscribe if you're on your own tier. Don't forget to share the video and turn on notifications on. Hopefully you'll enjoy. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.